Hello students, today we will start the 7th lecture of motion in plane, which is vector product or cross product. The vector product of two vectors, vector A and vector B, is the product of the magnitude of two vectors with the sign of the angle between them. Okay. If A and B are two vectors, then vector product will be C equal to AB sin theta, and this product gives a new vector. It is a vector. So obviously, if it gives a vector, then obviously it will be a direction. Now, how we find the direction of the new vector? Here you see, if we curl A to B, just take the finger, curl from A to B and keep thumb upward direction, then this direction will be give the direction of the new vector. And obviously it is the thumb rule is there. Now here right hand rule, here you see we just spread three fingers right angle to each other, thumb, forefinger, middle finger. If the forefinger give the direction of vector A and middle finger give the direction of B, then thumb will be direction of the cross product of this vector. And another is the corkscrew rule. Corkscrew rule, here you see vector A in this direction, vector B in this direction. If you rotate the screw in such a way, it is from A to B, then the head of the screw moves in this direction. Which direction? That direction will be the direction of the new vector. Okay, so through which we are finding the direction of the vector. Now, if ijk are the unit vectors, then you see angle between them is 90 degree. Okay, and angle between each vector is one vector is 0 degree. So I cross I means 1 into 1 sine 0 degree. So what is sine 0? That is equal to 0. So I cross I, j cross j, k cross k, all are 0. But I cross j, it is 90 degree. So it should be 1, and obviously it should be direction. And direction in which direction? You see ij, the perpendicular of ij is k. So direction it will be I cross j will be k. But j cross I, it is opposite direction. Okay, so here it will be minus k. Now how we remember that one? Here you see I, if we take I, j, k right in there, and if we get I then j will be k. If j then I, it will be minus k, by which we are getting this one. Okay. Now some rules. Cross product does not obey the commutative law, because A cross B not equal to B cross A. It is the direction. B cross A will be A cross B equal to minus of B cross A. So it does not follow the commutative law, but it follow the distributive law. A cross B plus C equal to A cross B plus A cross C. Now if AX, AY, AZ be the component of vector along ijk, and similarly bx, by, bz be the component vector at x, y, z, then A cross B, it is the determinant from right, I, j, k, and here the expansion of this I, these into this minus this into this. Here you see this is A minus bz minus of az, by, I cap. Similarly, when we put the j, cut this one, only these and these multiply this. So j equal to az minus az bx minus ax bz, and similarly we are getting the third term. Okay, and two parallel vectors theta equal to 0 degree, obviously cross product equal to 0. Some important point we have to remember. If A and B are parallel vector, then obviously A equal to M into B. If we explain this one with an example, suppose A this one vector I minus j plus 2k. It is parallel to 3i minus 3j plus 6k. Then you see obviously here I we divide by 3, multiple by 3 of each term, then you see this is b, so e equal to 1/3 b. And second is more product. If two vectors represent by the two arms of a parallelogram, then the magnitude of the cross product gives the area of the parallelogram. But the cross product will be a cross b equal to ab sin theta, and this magnitude will be give the area of the parallelogram. I am taking one example. Here calculate the area of parallelogram whose adjacent vectors are this one and this one. Now what will be a cross b? A cross b equal to, put this one, take the determinant from, and this will be the value I 2 into 1 minus 3 or minus 3 into minus 3, that equal to this vector, and j these into this minus these into this, 6 minus 1 k equal to this into this minus this into this equal to this vector. So it will be 11i plus 5j minus 7k. Now what will be the magnitude of this? Magnitude of this vector equal to root over of this square plus root this square plus this square, so it will be root over of 195 unit. And third one is that the unit vector perpendicular both the a cross b, and that vector equal to a cross b divided by magnitude of a cross b. We have taken an example, vector a equal to this one, vector b equal to this one, find the unit vector. So unit vector equal to, you have to find out, first you have to find out a cross b, then magnitude of a cross b. A cross b, this is the determinant of this, I 3 minus of minus 1, so 3 plus 1, j this into this, 1 into 1 minus of this into this, 1 minus 2, k this into this minus this into this, so minus 2 minus 3. So obviously the vector will be 4i minus j minus 5k, and magnitude will be square of this plus minus 1 whole square plus minus 5 whole square, that equal to root over of 42. And what will be the unit vector? Unit vector, we got the a cross b, and this is the magnitude. So this will be the unit vector. Now I am giving one tips to calculate this value easily, which is essential for the calculation for the entrance exam. Here you see how we are getting. Here we just write 2 1 3 minus 1, enter this one 1 1, then again repeat this 2 column 2 1 3 minus 1, cut this one, not necessary. Okay, then this gives the value of I, this gives the value of j, this gives the value of k. You see I equal to 3 into 1 minus or minus this one. Okay, this one is I. For j multiply this one minus this one, 1 minus 2, k multiply this one minus multiplication this one, so that equal to minus 2 minus 3. So what will be the final result? 4i minus j minus 5k. And you remember this one, scalar triple product equal to cross product of two vectors with the dot product of the third vector. This is the scalar triple product. And volume of a parallelogram is that if a, b, c are the bounded by that parallelogram, then a cross b dot c gives the volume of a parallelogram. Thank you.